Hey YouTube, Untamed here. So you're going to want to punch me in the face, that's for sure. So you can tell by the title, I think I'm going to sell both, well if not both, at least one of the Voodoo Blues here. You guys know we're going to be buying the 2023 Toyota Sequoia TRD Pro. That is going to be the family hauler. You know, we're about ready to have, any minute now, baby number 4 is going to arrive. And well, that places both of these rigs really out of the equation when it comes to functionality and usefulness for our family of 6 at that point. So one of them for sure is gonna go. And the one that makes most sense, of course, would be the 4Runner, because I am a firm believer of always having a truck in a household. I've done it a few times where I haven't had a truck and, well, I quickly regretted it, because the functionality of having that truck bed really is almost priceless sometimes, depending on when you need it, of course. So I'm thinking about selling both of them though. So the Sequoia TRD Pro is right around $80,000, you guys know, at MSRP. And finding it at MSRP was a chore and a half, and I didn't think it was going to be. So we're very excited to get that here in the next couple of weeks. So that's going to be my wife's daily driver. But I really am eyeballing another truck. I'm eyeballing another truck, and it is not a Toyota. I'm going to leave it at that for now. And the price tag is $85,000-ish, right, for the other truck. So I'll let you investigators start doing some homework on it. And I've already called maybe 8 or 9 different dealerships to see how much they would give me for the Tundra here, and it is not good. You guys know I paid a lot for it, and I knowingly paid a lot for it when I did 5 months ago. I paid $65,000 for a used Tundra TRD Pro. And I hate saying it out loud because it really is too much for sure. But at the time it really was the lowest mileage one in perfect condition, in and out, underneath, everything. That was semi close to me. So that's why I pulled the trigger on it. I bought the color is what I did. You bought the color. I could have purchased a 2019 white one for probably 10 grand less easily at the time, for maybe even less than that, honestly. But the Voodoo Blue is what made it very special to me, at least. And honestly, a lot of people who have owned these vehicles, they also understand the exclusivity of the color and the uniqueness. Is it 10 grand worth? 10 grand more? I don't know. Probably not. It really depends on the type of person you are. So I've already called 8 or 9 different dealerships, and the maximum number that I've gotten so far of the 8 or 9 dealerships, you ready for this? This is the most that I've gotten, and that's $56,400. And even then, I had to like bend their fingers back to try to get them, because they originally came at me with 52,000. A lot of the dealerships were coming at me with 51. So like 50,000 is like the trade value for a 2019 Tundra TRD Pro on paper. But honestly, that's people plugging in the VIN number and reading the number that the auction sites spit at them. They don't take into account the color. They don't care about that, right? They just look at what is the 2019 Tundra TRD Pro selling for, and they take the mileage into account a little bit. And this is 16,700 is what it's at now, so super low miles. And after doing a quick Google search anyway, nationwide, autotradercars.com, and Car Gurus, it is the lowest mileage one available. And most of the others, even if they have 25,000, 30,000, 40,000 miles, they tend to be anywhere from $54,000 to $60,000 is what they're asking. And they tend to be stock. They don't have any additional stuff on it. So the goodness of trading it in, if I were to do that, I'd probably call around a little bit more and try to get it closer to 58. The goodness of trading it in, I could put it back to stock. I could take off the $2,000 rock sliders. I could take off the $1,800 Diamondback bed cover. I'd likely keep on the Nitto Ridge grapplers just for the sake of not having to mess with that. I don't have the stock tires still, unfortunately, but I would take off those couple of goodies and I could sell them separately easily. So there's the value of doing the trade-in route. Of course, you get a tax deduction too, based on the state that you live in anyway. So if I can get up to 58,000 for a trade-in value, I think I might do it. Even then, I'm quote-unquote losing 7,000, but that's a little bit more than that with the tires. So probably 8 to 9,000 is what I'm losing at that point over 5 months, which is kind of a bummer, but you got to pay to play, you know, and that's kind of what it is. You can't get too bent out of shape about it. But wanted to explain that to you guys. This is going to be the tough one to part with without losing too much on, but more to follow on that, as I really just started calling around today for fun to see what the best value is. So 56,400 is the best I have for that right now for trade-in, and that's stock, fortunately. This, I also sold the stock TRD wheels. I'd likely buy another set for real cheap $900 or whatever, pop them back on and sell or do a trade-in for this one. The value of this, you know, it is the lowest mileage Voodoo Blue 4Runner TRD Pro that you'll find for sale right now. At least when I did a search the other day anyway, there was none that had 6,000 miles or less on it. And even the ones with 15, 20,000 miles, they're still wanting low 50s for it. So I think this could easily go for 56, 57 stock, back to stock. So just with it being the Voodoo Blue, of course. So there you have it, guys. I know a lot of you guys are going to want to beat me up because of this, but we won't need the 4Runner, even though it kind of kills me to get rid of it, because this is my favorite quote-unquote build that I've ever done to any 4Runner. I do think it looks better than anything else. It's the most raw, visceral feeling 4Runner because it doesn't have the extra nannies, doesn't have the Toyota safety sense, the adaptive cruise control, none of that. The push to start probably would have been nice, but depending on the type of person you are, that's also a good thing that this is a turnkey. So yeah, let me know if I'm gonna totally regret it. And again, this is me. I'm kicking the idea around right now. I'm not 100% for sure gonna sell it. But that is at least what I have in mind for this one. This one, I'd actually likely sell this one private, because I do think getting trade value on this one would be kind of tough. I haven't even tried yet with this one. So this one likely sell private party. But there you have it, guys. Voodoo Blues might be on the chopping block. And stay tuned for what is going to replace the Tundra if it comes to fruition, if it even happens. And, you know, there's a chance that, you know, I may just wake up from this little dream I'm having here and realize that I'm not going to find a better truck. And even the truck that I'm getting, well, at least the truck that I'm eyeballing, a lot of you are probably going to hate it. It's not a Toyota. It has a gnarly V8 in it, which is great. And I'm going to leave it there. I don't want to give too many hints, but more to follow on that. First step is trying to maximize the value out of these two to even justify it. So it'll be the new truck alongside the Sequoia TRD Pro. And no more 4Runner TRD Pro, probably ever. I don't think I'll ever buy another one of these. It'd be hard to justify it anyway. It'd always be the third vehicle for sure, and we don't need a third vehicle, so I don't think I'll ever do it again. The Tundra, I mean, it's tough getting rid of the last 5.7 liter V8, but I don't know. We'll see. As you guys can tell, I'm almost talking myself out of it as I do this video, but wanted to at least announce that to you guys, see what your thoughts are. By chance, if you are interested in buying, I guess either one of them, shoot me a note on Instagram and we can maybe work on something. But again, I am probably leaning toward, with this one, probably just doing a trade-in, just because it'd be easier that way. So let me know what your thoughts are. Appreciate you watching as always. Till next time.